All right, guys. This episode of Finders Eaters, 2 a.m.
In the NBA, Victor Wembanyama had 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 blocks as the Spurs rallied in the fourth quarter to top the Rockets 111-99. The Knicks rallied in the third quarter to beat the Raptors 119-92, and the Cavaliers have won 5 in a row after topping the Lakers 129-99. The Warriors, they made it rain. They hit 23 shots from beyond the arc and rolled past the Jazz 140-124, while the Magic outscored the Heat 133-124. Paolo Banchero led the way for Orlando. He had 31 points and 12 rebounds. Julius Randle had 31 points, and the Timberwolves beat the Mavs 112-97, while the Hawks took down the Celtics 117-106. All of Atlanta's starters ended in double digits. And in men's college hoops, it got close, but number 10 Houston survived 79-70 against TCU. I'm Monty Bolaños.
Cleveland has a 5-game basketball winning streak. Right as the Penguins hit 4 games.
He's a white-hot tire fire.
That's right. We open a verbal cage.
This is not reality.
I did just pick up Hurricane.
Roam the airwaves.
And I got it.
Live from the Fox Sports Radio studios. Here he is, Ben Maller.
What y'all want to do? Want to be ballers, shot callers, mile-high problems, or are they mile-high problems? Welcome
Finders Eaters.
to another hour of the Ben Maller Show. We are
Oh, that's definitely vegetarian.
everywhere. Comrades in insomnia, as we have the wholesome goodness packed to perfection. Unless that's not true. Coast to coast, border to border, and beyond, on the vast and whimsically powerful microphones of FSR, emanating live. We'll do it live from the snug, as we are as snug as a bug in the rug from the world-famous Fox Sports Radio studios. Now, Big Greg in Iowa.
I found this pizza.
He says, I like tires. I like the smell of tires.
I found, is that somebody saying you? I found this pizza outside. USC Trojans are my favorite football team. Southern Cal. This is really good, guys. I always trust pizza when you find it outside. Finders Eaters, that's what I'm saying, you know? Can I get, we'll take one black olive. That's so moist. It's like a salad. The crust is still popping. Brazil is my favorite, not non-American.
Or leave this out. From Denver. We go to Denver. The boat show. Now, if Bo played, Bo Nix, Bronco fans think they would have been in the Super Bowl. We'd be talking about a Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl, but we're not. The Patriots obviously there. The boat show, though, causing some headlines. I don't know if you saw this or not.
Booger.
The other day, Broncos coach Sean Payton randomly tossed out that doctors found
Brazil soccer.
Nix was
That's my favorite non-American, non-North American.
I added that on.
They're American.
But breaking his ankle, he's predisposed to it. And surgically repaired the injury and all that. And it happened against the Bills in the divisional round. So that was that. It was like, okay, well, that's odd. Like, why would you say that? It seems very strange to me that you knew the guy was a ticking time bomb.
You want to look at the backs?
Did him as the backup? That didn't make a lot of sense. Well, now, Bo Nix has entered the chat. You do it again. Okay. All right. Sorry, entered it again. But Bo Nix essentially called.
I found this pizza on the ground. Okay, look, check it out. I found the pizza. It was just sitting there on the street.
About his ankle, and something, quote, might have gotten confused. And
Would you eat this pizza? Because I just did. I just did.
of his ankle. So we have you is a classic he said situation. So that is a good jumping off point. We love these because we get to be the person who decides to judge on what happened. So
Chewy crust. You know that's good.
Broncos quarterback Bo Nix is calling out Sean Payton. Sean Payton said that he was predisposed, and Bo Nix said that's not true.
I see a lot of comments. There's some good questions.
His coach's word.
Finders eaters.
Big deal.
Busy eating because tonight I was the finder.
Those are the options. So I've got Johnny Cochran,
Oh,
Sandwich Board,
oh.
and Adam Sandler. Three things that have never been put together, and we're going to put them together, and we're going to make the gabagool with the babagoosh. Is what we're going to do. All right, so to lead off, on my Maller scorecard, on the he said situation between Bo Nix and Sean Payton,
No fear. I
I scored
eat anything. I'll eat anything.
right now, a little bit. Right now. Doesn't mean that you forget about it. You can put a little sticky note.
Well, I also brought back 2 hot dogs. Still gotta eat hot Italian sausages. It could take me all night to get all this into my mouth. I can't crack my hurricane because I have to finish the last venom. And I think I'm talking like, how much venom is in this motherfucker? Bah. 1 like. I glanced down and I see I got 1 like. You got me 1 like? 1 like?
Unless it really bothers you, right? Really
I think I'm gonna just wake up and drink beer. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's bothersome. That's troublesome.
But now, I need to eat my. There's no meat. It was torturous. There's no meat on that pizza. Let me bite this Italian sausage. Okay, I need something Italian flavored, right? That pizza, that was just vegetables. There was nothing Italian about it.
The tag you put on my name doesn't fit. You must acquit. This is self-preservation. Self-preservation. Like Bo's thinking the long game. Once you get tagged as friends,
My dog is perfect.
sticks like gum. Now you put gum under the table and it kind of sticks and all that. It's like that. It like sticks under in a bar.
Oh, putting me on the spot.
Under there and all that. Exactly. And you can scrub it.
Who does?
Get that Irish Spring, that lava soap, whatever it is. It's still there.
Does your boss support you when he gives you a paycheck? Or do your family support you at home? What is a support? My tax dollars go to this and that. I never learned how to do the thug shaker, and no ice, man. Ice is the ice. The reputation. Do I want to have? Are they my idols? Do I want credit for what they're going to take all this credit for doing all this work, or is it like they don't do anything and they embarrassment to themselves, and they embarrass our nation in front of the world? Embarrassment. ICE is an embarrassment. You got four letters in a row. I don't like. You don't like who? ICE is an embarrassment. The red coats are coming, bro. It's like, and you know the red coats had no change. They are the most. ICE is the worst paramilitary group I have ever seen in my life. I don't go around touring. I've seen Africa has better fucking units. Zimbabwe Space Force. It's right up there with the Zimbabwe Space Force, and 5 more years. Well, 5 more years of it. Yeah. I'm not sending anybody to get anybody. I don't call in and say deport Trump and let them all stay right where they are. That's what I believe. Give them just enough rope. Big show tonight. Wow, I got a lot of people watching. How many likes do you think this episode has? Huh? 4. That's better than 1, because I thought wasn't gonna go up tonight. Now, I think my sub counter went up. Not really. I will drink my hurricane. Let me get some alcohol into me, and then you'll be amazed by my answers. Okay. Yeah, I look like Shaggy from Insane Clown Posse. I know what you're talking about. I've never protested once in my life. And I do not encourage protesting. Four weeks is not that long. I can go 4 weeks without a shower. I mean, You can go 8 weeks without a shower. Man, that's not even a fucking month, bro. This guy, he's like, I couldn't go a whole month. I get my shower every month. Clap for this man. This guy gets it done. Other people, they don't pay the bill. They have no water for like 30 days. They can't shower. But this guy gets his shower. He's trying to up it. Say 12 weeks without paying the water bill or asking a neighbor. The Army field hygiene says every 48 hours. You have to shower every 48 hours in the field. Okay. But you're not fit to be on duty without a shower. That's right. The one thing most NCOs need, the only thing they want is their damn shower, bro. My sergeant, the only thing he cared about was getting his shower. Okay. And he told me that. He would tell me that all day, every day. The only thing I care about is my fucking shower. That's why I joined the Army, so I could take a shower. If you're in chat and you're not washing, well, you know, some people used to live like that. You know, you can't wash too much. You don't want to. Your skin gets dry because the soap. Your hair gets brittle from the conditioner. By the way, I don't look at my hair. I don't want to offend anybody, so I hide my hair. You're still offended by my hair. Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't want to look at your fucking fuck-ass face. Maybe your face is fucked up. Yeah. Maybe your face, bruh. What do they call it? Chopped. Maybe your face is all chopped. Shit. I know what other people look like. Y'all look fucked up, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can come back. Man, cause damn, I do look good. And I'm a vlogger. I don't have a microphone. I'm not a Tim Waltz or a Louder with Crowder. I'm not a Asmongold. I don't watch Asmongold. I watch Dr. Disrespect. You gotta watch somebody who's half decent at what they do. I must be tweaking because the sub's not going up. I see a lot of comments. I must be tweaking. The subs just went up 1. Whoa. I must be tweaking because I'm stuck at 4 likes, man. Man, you gotta be tweaking, man. Now I'm at 7 likes. I must be tweaking, man. Okay. I'm exposed. The subs are going up and I'm getting likes. They like my mustache. They're not offended by my dreadlocks. I mean, they forget about the dreadlocks when they can't see them. Okay. The Abrahamic beard You don't even know what Trump's beard looks like. I've never, because he shaves all the time. He looks like a baby. He looks like a 200-pound baby. When he wakes up, you have to ask. It's time to go to the dispensary again, because I went on Sunday, right during the football game. I was like, man, I ain't watching. I'm just gonna go hook up. I don't have a fart right now, you know. I look like Proverbs 7:11. Never heard of that one. Yeah, my Abrahamic beard. I know. The French-American War. The natives are restless. It's not George Soros funded. It's the reservation. I'm worried that, you know, you think there's only there's red people here too, not just white and black and brown and yellow. There's like 5 colors in America. Maybe even another one. Okay, chug the beer because my vape pen is got darn empty. Trying to be what? I'm trying to be successful at sharing ideas and communicating. Cleaning. I wish I was good at cleaning. Everything would be so clean. People think I smell good. I wish I smelled great, but you know. Child molester joke. Jonathan. You can't say who Jonathan. Jonathan who? You go through all the trouble of saying some shit and you half-ass it, bro. You goddamn half-ass it. Legend, yes, I might be a legend. Is it Jonathan Legend? I don't know. Are you trying to answer? What? I don't know. Look, you get your idea to you're gonna say something, and you put out like half a sentence. Okay. You need practice to have practice typing out a whole idea before I read it. Usually that's at least 2 lines of text. Okay, if I see 1, 2, 3, 4, those are all. I'm not even interested in reading. Is 6 words in a row. Congratulations. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. Put a real thought down. Something about Africa. The Unga Bungas in Africa waiting for you. Okay. 7 words. At least I could get me talking, and then like let me finish it. You know, like if you, what the hell is this? That's just too short. I mean, what? You know, a mandingo is waiting for you. Who? You are a mandingo riding machine. Woo! Yeah, I don't know who said that, Jonathan. But when I was pointed, it was there. Okay, and it's not AI. You get ready to go play football in the sun. Your name is. My name is Ted, California. 82nd Airborne Division. Well, my mom's from Hamburg, which makes me German. But I'm not a Nazi, guys. I'm not a Nazi. Okay? Just listen, I gotta say that. Ted Belcher, California, 82nd Airborne, not a Nazi. All right? All right, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. All right. Yeah. Dory wants to read, okay? They look like Diddy. Dory is already oily. She's a fish. Woo! 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 When the subs go up, more Dory, guys. Not funny, take the flaming L. Yeah, I got the best hair. I got the best hair. That's why I look normal. And you don't. I look normal, you don't. Instantly recognize me with, like, oh, this guy seems familiar. Well, they haven't seen you in a long time. A long time. Nobody get all upset. Whoa, don't be all upset. Something, Daddy. Can you dance for me, Daddy? Big Bob. Who's Big Bob? Bob's Belcher. Bob's Burger. Bob's Big Boy. What do you want, a hamburger? You want Tina Belcher? You want a Tina Belcher in your family? I like Tina Belcher. She's good hat. What is she? What's her job growing up? Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, that's the guy who works in front of a camera. Sling Blade. Are you making some kind of Sling Blade joke? I fucking hate Sling Blade. Never even watched it once. I don't know what the hell that shit. So many content dropping heroin in chat. What else? What other words do you know? What other words do you know? Finders eaters. Did you see that pizza I ate, man? I was like, damn. That pizza, I wanted to use it as my channel. Nice. I mean, 82nd Airborne is good, but pizza is inside me. Yeah, I'm not trans. I ate the pizza off the side. It was at the Capital One Bank on the windowsill. Just had to unplug this vape pen, which is no. Okay, ready to. Picture me at the dispensary 5 hours from now. But I'll probably be sleeping in. Okay, 10 gulps. Oh, you asked me about my eyes, and I couldn't resist talking. Why do I wear face paint? So I don't look like a baby when I get out of bed. So when I see myself every day, I get to remember I'm not a baby. There you go. My reputation in San Francisco is impeccable. People can't wait to service me. I've had the same bud tender for 10 years. They call me Mr. They know they call me Ted. Hey, Ted. So I'm not even going to place. They all know who I am. Shit. Is a little flex on the people I grew up with. We all mature around each other. We all change a little. You know, you might think painting your face cost too much money. You couldn't keep it up, right? You know, you have to be committed to the gimmick. Yes, I'm downtown Los Angeles, San Francisco in a hotel. Where are you at? Butt tender. Yes, butt tender. Now, I can never tell if my butt tender is trans, and believe it or not, I'm still willing to bet they are. I will bet. I can't tell. I'll bet they are. I bet you I get my shit from a trans bud tender. Okay. That picture is hard to. I have like one picture of me in football gear from '94, and it's not like a well, you know, I don't have access to it. Everybody in America pays the same fucking rent, 30%, okay? It's not complicated. Get in line. Your first job when you get out of high school is to apply for Section 8. Get your Section 8 on. I'm going to be trashing empty vape carps. I think I have about 5 empty vape carps to hit. You know, I'm just sitting here. I have my show paused. I can see the chat. All I see is this pizza I just ate. And I'm just that pizza. Tell me more. Rip the vapes. Yeah, tell me more. Rip the vapes. Good hit, Ted, but why did it blink? Why did my shit blink at me? Oh, that was a blinker. No warning. Sorry. They say they said I never blink. Not blinking is something you do when you play video games. You really have to. When I played World of Warcraft, my contact lenses would fall out during like combos. Like when your contact lens falls out because you're looking like this at the keyboards, doing this with your eyes. Most video games now, you just stare at the middle. Oh, look, I can see the middle of my screen. And then I'm watching arc raiders. People are they're little specks of dust. You're shooting at a speck of dust and it's a person. Like, how fun is that? I don't pass eye tests. I'm not playing video game. Modern video games is just about eye tests. Like, do you see that little window? It looks, yes, of course. The guy's in the window. Map knowledge is really important. Hey, I played Black Ops 4, and the maps were harder. Black Ops 4, right, was the best. Okay, now all these other Call of Duty, their fans are gonna say that some other version that is not Black Ops 4 is the best, but they are complete stooges. They're complete stooges. And now it was my first Call of Duty. Zombies is trash because zombies is trash, and the thing that made Black Ops 4 so good. Battle Royale, of course. I don't watch Rust. I don't even watch Rust. I'm just not. I don't watch Rust. I'm gonna watch video games later tonight. I'll be interrupting people during their Final Fantasy and their World of Warcraft and their fucking whatever I bump into. Some goddamn Mario streams. I will not turn on it. If I see Zelda, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching Donkey Kong. I'm not watching no Mario Kart players. Okay, when it was new, I watched the Mario Kart World when it was new. The game's trash. It's not a show, motherfucker. It's a map on cop. Okay, Rust. I got the Black Ops 4 Blackout Pass, and I paid for the extra maps, and all the other people were too cheap. The regular fan base, they didn't even have the map pack. I got all the extra. The maps are good. It was the Madagascar map. So you didn't play Madagascar, so shut the fuck up. See, Madagascar, okay. Madagascar. I don't know. It's not Black Ops 3. No way. I don't believe you. It's Black Ops 4 map pack exclusive. It's never been seen since. Halo 2 had a better map pack. Four maps. Turf was my favorite map on the map pack in Halo 2. Anyways, yeah, Black Ops 4 was a special game. you say it was an Overwatch killer, Apex. The last day my internet was working, I actually won a game of Apex. I was like, all right, I'm winning. I'm finally winning. And then the internet stopped working. Turf drop same day as London. I was playing Turf the day it came out with kids in London. And it was the same day they bombed the London subway. You could plant the bomb on the Turf map. Now that nobody even plays capture the flag or bomb, so fuck the new games suck. That's right. No, you turn into a pony. Magical ponies appear underneath your legs, and now you're racing to the next objective. You press a button, you transform into a flying bird. What is this? Transformers Fall of Cybertron? I played that when it was brand new. Like, I mean, I've seen this shit. I've seen all this shit before. I only got one. I got Halo Reach on PC, and my PC's not plugged in for 5 years. I got the old ass PC. I'm on a brand new desk laptop, right? See, left. I don't need it. I'm not. This is my first laptop I've ever had. So I don't even try to game on it. I bought it to communicate with human beings and to manage my YouTube channel back end. So I don't play video games, I just make a video. I'm not a developer, I just play me on my video every day. 10 chugs while the street sweeper's coming. Shoe nice. How many views? 384 views. Pretty good. We always wait a day. I was right with Charlie Kirk. Wait a day to make sure all the videos are compiled. With Alex Pretty, you have to wait more than 1 day to find out. Okay, you did count 10. Okay, well, I always drank 10 gulps of water from the water fountain as a kid. So I always count to 10 when I drink. That's what I do. Try again. This looks like 3 big ones. 3 big ones. Okay. Marge Simpson face. Yeah, Homer. This is Frankie McDonald live weather station. Hurricane in 4 gulps. Hurricane in 4 gulps. This is Frankie McDonald. 4 gulps. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna. 1, 2, 3. This is not AI. This is not AI. California. I'm a California voter. Who wants to win my state? Right now, I'm not complaining about last election. We'll vote next time. We'll see. You know, not complaining about last election. So what does that mean? It means most of us voted for Biden. But everybody else picked Trump. So hey, you get a vote. You vote next time. We vote next time, and then we can complain. I'm not complaining about the election, okay? But I'm not complaining about my state. You know, we voted Democrat, and we lost. We're sore losers. You know, I'm not trying to evict the president. Invite him to the Super Bowl 60. Will he be here? 389 views. Good episode. Because sleeping all night is harder. It's harder to force yourself to sleep. But during most of the winter, the hardest thing to do in Minnesota is to sleep I'm good at that. It's a trait that insurgents have. We learn these tricks from the enemy. You see, these Minnesota people, wrong time of day. Insurgents would never be out during the day. That's why they're not insurgents. I mean, honestly, they're not insurgents. They're just a bunch of morons who don't know how to sleep all day. You don't need to do insurgent troop movements. You just have to have, you know, discipline. Stay warm at home. I've almost froze to death a couple times this damn winter. I go outside with shorts on. I forget a t-shirt. If I miss one piece of gear when I go outside, I get pissed. If I don't have earplugs when I'm halfway down, I get pissed. If I forget my hat and I'm only wearing my do-rag, I get pissed. Because I left the house unprepared. And some people, I don't carry, right? I don't conceal a toothbrush. You know, I have to watch out for people trying to ghost your credit card chip. Yeah, I'm circumcised. This guy needs to know. Sure. Feels good. So we are aware that I should have a bunch of extra skin on the tip of my dick that controls my brain, and I become like a mindless puppet of poverty, religion. Circumcision is good for your education because I don't have to worry about cheese on my dick. I've never seen cheese on my dick. I mean, what? No cheese. Hey. Sorry. Spoilers alert. It's rare that I also picked up. I'm not drinking another 160 ounces of sugar tonight. I have that tomorrow. LeBron James. I need a new apartment with I'm after 4,000 days in San Francisco, I finally qualify for a real apartment. And I can afford to bury myself with cash in hand. I can front the money for a fucking gravestone. Okay? In 2 days, I'll be packed. I can bury 2 people. Oh. 2 graves. It's only about $1,000 to bury a human without warning. You want a last minute. Hey, I need that last minute spot. Okay, we died on dying before the Super Bowl sucks ass. You know, I definitely need the score right before. Please tell me the score. Even yeah, please tell me the score. If I'm about to die, please tell me the score. The Super Bowl is an accurate information. I love radio. The internet costs a lot of money. The radio is fucking free. We get the same information from the same sources.
Fort Wayne is going to play. Hello, Daniel. Welcome.
Radio has been around 100 years. It's spread around the world pretty quickly, liberally. Everybody thinks they should have internet access wherever they're, you know. But are you an American? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Cal.
I can't give you a shout out. Wish you a happy birthday. I wish I could, but I can't. I cannot tell you to have a great birthday. I hope you understand.
Is that close? Is that close to America? Is California close to America?
In the Hall of Fame, and neither is Eli Manning. Hello, Big Man Matt. Welcome.
Well, as I told you last year, Hall of Fame voters have no credibility, and we saw it again this year.
You're a Giants fan. You don't care about Belichick. Come on.
8 rings. Not 6, 8.
Are you?
All right.
Well, I play. Yeah, I like a Road Warriors. Oh, hey, Road Warrior. Can you haul a tanker? Yeah. Who is the road team in the Super Bowl? I want to be the road. It's good to be the road team when you win. Don't want to bounce on my toes for no reason. It's been a long time. Make my feet so sore. Just doing too much with your own body weight. Finders eaters. That's what I named this episode. Yeah. It's hard. Most East Coasters travel a lot, and if you grew up in LA like me, it's really hard to get anywhere. Going to San Francisco is not even an option. People in LA don't hang out in San Francisco because it's we'd rather go to San Diego. But the radio network was installed up here first, so not Mexico. We go to Tijuana and get hookers. Just Mexico. Just only Mexican. I either go to Mexico to fuck the hookers or the army sent me somewhere. So, is there any better way to travel? Why would I take a civilian trip when I can have the army send me somewhere? Okay. I'm happy I went where I saw as little or as much as I could. You see as much, go see as much of the world as you can. Take passport browse. You're like, that's it? Passport bro, you didn't go anywhere else except war? You only went to war? You didn't have... I went to Germany on the way to Afghanistan. Does that count? Right? Yeah, I wasn't at war with Germany. Do I need to go back? Does it feel better for paying? Does it feel better when I pay for it? Because when the government paid for it, they're like, hey, Ted, go in there, kick some ass. I'm like, all right, okay. Dip into Germany, fly to the next stop. Okay? Do you want to recreate it for the fans? Is this century 2002? 2002. There you go. What do you want? Figure the rest out. And then I also got to go to Germany in 2003. One night, it was the wildest night in the history of Germany. That one night. It was like when Hitler went into Paris and left. I was there one night, bro. Okay. I should be invited. I should be invited. Not asking. I'm in California, bro. I understand geopolitics. You know, I'm in California, okay? I like to play World of Warcraft on Australian servers. All my friends were Australians, but that was pre-social media. I had a 15-year online on the Australian, 15 years with Australians. I can't do that. I can't do that again. That was World of Warcraft. ICE is an embarrassment. Let's say ICE can be... It's a joke service. You see, I claimed 82nd Airborne. That's not ICE, bro. That's not ICE, bro. Okay. I'm a real Army, real credentials. America's honor guard. Okay. This is a goddamn joke. Okay. I'm a real American, all American here. Okay. We all speak for all Americans. That both sides are wrong. ICE is wrong. ICE out, please, ICE out. Okay, but these protesters need to learn insurgency tactics and learn how to sleep all day. I'm a 71 Lima. 71L. 71L. 71 Lima. Any percent speed run. Ted, what's your MOS? It's a 71 Lima. Okay? You see it? You see the 71 Lima. Okay. It's easy. They don't even have my job. It's a Cold War job, sorry. It's obsolete. 75 Bravo does it now or something. I have never protested once in my life. But I wanted to during the Watts riots back in 91. When I was about 16, I was trying to get out to the Rodney King Brick Olympics. Okay. I grew up a lot since I was 15. You have to presidential pardon. Trump will pardon you. Just like the people who broke into the White House or Y'all think you're gonna get away with it. Just Alex Purdy thought he would get away with it. Bin Laden thought he was gonna get away with it. You get the list of people who thought that they got away with it. John Rene Ramsey's dad got away with it. We all think he killed his daughter in the basement, but he's still a free man, right? Who shit in the Rock's bag? Right? They said that Mark Henry ate fecal matter in a sandwich. They shit in the Rock's lunchbox, and it was X-Pac. So we know the enemy is Vince McMahon. Yeah, the enemy is Vince McMahon, not Trump. Trump is just a guy on the Vince show. I'm more concerned about Trump, okay? Vince is my Trump, okay? Trump is just a character from WrestleMania, okay? Well, you're getting confused by the characters. That's why I could never be like the East Coast guys. I don't want to see any of these people in California. Okay, I don't want to see Vince McMahon in California. I don't want to see Trump. Triple H will show up and give speeches. He did during the Hall of Fame ceremony. The Hall of Fame, they'd be bringing that San Francisco home of the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. Trump just keeps hitting. Like, Trump's awesome. What are you talking about? Trump for 5 more years? You ain't he's a little hard on the West. He's not heading to the East Coast. None of these are East cities. The invasion started in Chicago, right? Chicago said, don't send those people. And they went through Chicago pretty quick. They're done in Chicago. Can't you just wait a week, bro? My message to Minnesota is wait 1 week. Okay? Ice will be gone. There you go. Okay. Problem solved. Okay? Nobody wants, I don't want peace. I want problems. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always I want problems. I don't want peace. I want problems. That's one of the things that hits my psyche. Like, I'm hyped up for like these problems people have. Obama deported. Yes, statistics are leaning that Obama had better support, better deports. You just do it right. Obama did it the right way. Just like when I went to Afghanistan with the 82nd Airborne, we did it the right way. Not like Iraq. Iraq was not the right way, okay? Trump is the Iraq way, okay? Afghanistan is the Bill Clinton way. I love George W. Bush too. He's the one who sent me. Bush knows everything. My proudest orders in life was the day I saw my orders to deploy. Because I had been you get orders to report and orders to deploy. As they say, you get orders to report to a new duty station. That's just, it's switching housing. When you get orders to deploy, they're like, wow, they actually need me. They needed me. And I got to see cool shit and support other people. Drink the Kool-Aid. I wasn't down with Iraq. I was always down for Iran. And they probably, even if my platoon went to Iran, which nobody went to Iran, we all went to Iraq. I missed that rotation. They rotated without me. I was ineligible for Iraq because I was already in Afghanistan and I had a mandatory 6-month non-deployment window, and my chance to go to Iraq didn't exist. So the girl I replaced in Afghanistan, she went and she got killed. So they replaced me with a woman and she got killed. And that was when I decided, okay, yeah, sure, you can kick me out. Go ahead, kick me out. I don't want to go to Iraq anyways. I was talking to the chaplain 2 days a week. Man, they fucking with me. I just want to go to Iraq, man. I don't care where they send me. I was down for Iraq too, but I was just still, I always know that Saddam had picked the right targets, and Israel gave the Ayatollah brand new tires to keep his jets flying. Israel gave the Ayatollah new tires so his jets would work. That's the way it was. Putin tried to take Kyiv on some old ass tires that wouldn't work, and all his tires crumbled. Don't buy cheap tires. Think about buying a spare tire. Think about a payment plan to put new tires on the car that someone you love. Yeah. Or you can send your tires to Africa and they become tennis shoes like the movie Air Up There, Jimmy Dolan Shake and Bake. First I go to the left, then I shake to the right. Jimmy Dolan Shake and Bake with him wearing some old tires on your foot. The Mason Rudolph is still on the Steelers. Yeah, Mason Rudolph, shout out. My favorite quarterback on the Steelers, the Child Emperor. The Child Emperor is maybe Kim Jong's sister. She looks good. I'd like to hit that. I'd like to fuck this shit out of some world leaders in a WWE pay-per-view ring. I always thought it would be nice if Saddam was on Raw and we all got to stretch him. But we had to watch Sergeant Slaughter come out with the guy that's not Saddam. And most of the Sergeant Slaughter took the pinfall, and General Akbar just snuck up the damn entrance ring and left the match and shit. You see, it's not right. As long as Myles Garrett is still on the Browns, you cannot force Mason to tap out. This is not wrestling. It's not right. We're gonna, it's a very important rivalry. They have mutual respect, and Mason will play at least one game next year. I hope. Most likely preseason, because the Steelers play Carolina and they can't get it. There's no Steelers preseason schedule. Who should the Steelers play? They can't play the NFC South. They usually warm up on the NFC South. So that no NFC South games in the preseason. Who will the Steelers act? They'll have to play real preseason games. I think the Steelers have 2 road games, and they have the extra home game this year. So they play one home game versus the NFC. And then they'll have to play 2 road games versus the AFC. Maybe Tennessee and Texas. I mean, Texans. But depending on who they... we're not looking at the Steelers schedule. I'm at 432 views. 70 minutes. I was playing games since before Nintendo. Play video games in 1990. It's like IBM, but it's not DOS. Apple was DOS. The interesting thing was Apple and IBM had the same operating system. It's not like now where I'm on Apple all day. I don't have an Android. Lenovo desktop with Windows unsupported fucking 10 edition. I need to upgrade my shit. 437 views. And the subs dropped. Why does it say 1770? Why? What am I, 3:12 in the morning? Dashboard. Yeah. Is that right? Sub counter says I lost one. Timber. We're falling. If a tree falls and you lose one sub in the woods, does anybody hear it? Vince McMahon is my Trump. Trump is just a guy on a couple episodes of WrestleMania. What you want to do is prevent the next Trump on WrestleMania moment. All right? Me and Stephanie McMahon, we're the same age. Reese Witherspoon, Legally Blonde, Walk the Line, 3 days older than me. Alicia Silverstone, actress in Clueless. Basically same birthday. When is DJ Khaled's birthday? DJ, yeah, Khaled. My brother hates DJ Khaled. We just can't hang out, you know what I'm saying? A little older than me. 120 days older. I get his birthday mixed up. I thought DJ was older. I'm younger than DJ Khaled. Oh man. I gotta respect the elders. Nobody is more true than DJ Khalid Mohammed Khalid. KMK from Louisiana. The Anthem King. Beat Novocaine. Other names, Arab Attack, years active. It's basically the same as mine, but when I became active online, it was I was working differently. I always pushed my agenda. I couldn't join a chat group without having an agenda, even in the 98, 97. On that gateway PC, take the gateway to the America Online WCW chat room. That's where I was hanging out and getting. I met a black girl on New Year's Eve, January 1st, 2000. So it was December 21st, 1999. I was on America Online trying to get laid. And I did. I got laid on I met the girl on Christmas. And then, did I drive to her house 7 days later on New Year's Eve? I can't remember now. Finders, Eaters, clicking my sub count, 77. Analytics. I hit my 500 views. We're stretching it out for 500. Okay. 441. So. I am not a Nazi. The Nazi ideology can be defeated with a radical reformation. You're 10% smarter. Totally rad. I guess I'm actually an 80s kid. Am I a 70s kid? I don't know, man. Do I appeal to the 90s? Those Nintendo boys? Do I want to be a 90s boy? Do I want to be a 70s boy? Do I want to be an 80s boy? Goddamn old. I'm getting old. It's good to be old. You all remember. Audio is audio. Radio comes through the damn thin air. You listen to the radio. It's no different than the damn sound that comes out your phone. Except radio couldn't spy on you. I'm broadcasting. I am broadcast. Vlogger. Do you think Sean Payton will be the first ballot Hall of Famer after Bill Belichick gets denied? What do I think? Do I think boo-hoo for Bill? I never respected the Hall of Fame. Because Maybe because John Brody was in it, right? I'm on the John Brody Wikipedia. '49ers Hall of Fame, not the regular Hall of Fame. I'm gonna wrap this episode at 440 views. If I could, because restarting it is always better than wrapping it later. I guess I could pull it out on the sides now. Compare the length. Can't see because no contrast. Can I see? Pay close attention to the beard. I can't see it. I'm as blind as. I have the urge to trim this piece, but this is really okay. It's really coming out even. It's really even. Maybe it's a little thick right here in this bunch. I need a brush. Get a brush, get a comb, Dad. All you gamers, they touch themselves while they play and they have nothing. They have nothing there. There's nothing there. My advice, if you're young, just stop shaving. But don't go full pretty like. Sideburns still suck. So if you're like Alex Pretty, you should still shave right here. Or you should still cut. You should still cut it. Don't be a full fucking like Wookie. Don't go full Wookie. I'm gonna wrap this episode. 445 views. Most viewed episode of the year.